Hi everyone, welcome to Flicks Talk. It's Nia again. He was 24 when he lost his life, only doing 3 movies, and bit parts in some others, but he's mainly known for 3 movies. East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giant. And yes, I've seen them all. He, 2 of his movies actually weren't released till after he died. Rebel Without a Cause and Giant. James Dean. He was 24. He almost kind of reminds me of River Phoenix a little bit. But, he's, I don't know. If you think of a cool person, I think of James Dean for some reason. I don't know why, just, cool person. I don't know, just maybe just the persona he gives off, or just, I don't know. It's Rebel Without a Cause that did it for me. But anyway, after he filmed East of Eden, he began to race cars. So he bought 2 cars after the filming of that movie. A Triumph Tiger T110 and a Porsche 356. I don't know what colors, but that's what kind of cars he bought. Sounds nice. Well, his last race was in Santa Barbara on Memorial Day, May 30th, 1955. He was unable to finish the race, though, because he blew a piston. Bummer. Hopefully he was a good racer. I think he medaled or placed in a few of his races. So it seemed like he was working his way up, being a good racer. But while he was filming Giant, Warner Brothers, they barred him from racing cars. So he didn't race cars, obviously, while filming Giant. But as soon as the filming stopped, it was finished, he scheduled himself to race again. So on September 30th, 1955, he was scheduled to race in Salinas, California. So he was actually driving the car he was going to race to the race, to Salinas, which was a Porsche 550 Spider. By all means, go ahead and look up that car. I think I've seen pictures of it. It was a nice car. Around 3:30 though, that day, he got pulled over by, a cop, a policeman. He got pulled over and was ticketed for speeding. That, my dears, would be the last autograph he would ever give. Because less than 2 hours later, around 5:15, he ended up being in a horrible, fatal car accident with a Ford 1950 Ford Tudor, which ended up slamming right into the driver's side. He wasn't alone. He had a friend with him. But he sustained fatal injuries, including a broken neck. I think one of the passengers, I don't know if it was the passengers in the Ford or another car that came afterwards, but it was a woman who was a nurse, and she tried to help James Dean, but there really wasn't anything to be done. He was already pretty much gone at that time. Or nothing to save him. He was just going to expire. It's sad, though. He was a promising actor. I thought he had great talent. He could have done some great things. He was nominated for an Academy Award for Giant. Kind of makes me wonder who would have accepted that award on his behalf, since he had already died before those Oscars were aired. But I think he would have done some great roles, and probably even earned him an Academy Award. So, but if you ask me, James Dean became bigger after death than he was while he was living. while I'm out in, in California, especially in Hollywood, you go out to, you know, souvenir shops, gift stores, just out shopping. There are a few people you see a lot of, and James Dean is one of them. Marilyn Monroe is another. Elvis Presley. Those three, I know for sure, probably have made more money in death than they did alive. I know Elvis for sure did. Anyway, that does still. So I do have a visual aid for James. This is right here. This is metal. See? Here we go. See, look. He's cool. He wasn't that bad of a looker either. Anyway. James Dean. 24. 3 movies. In a roundabout sort of way, only in those 3 movies, they kind of made him a legend. But, as I said, with those, merchandise, you name it, they got it. You know, of him. Be cups and coffee mugs and shirts and posters and books and calendars. I mean, as I said, you name it. It's not just him. It's Marilyn Monroe and Elvis and others. 2 of those movies that he was in, though, Rebel Without a Cause and Giant, also had his really good friend Dennis Hopper. So, of course, Dennis died, I think, 2009, but I think he always thought highly of James. So if you're ever in Fairmont, Indiana, and you want to pay James Dean a visit, your respects, be very polite and respectful if you ever visit these cemeteries, any cemeteries, whether it's your own family, friends, not just the famous, just be respectful of the dead, because you know what? I would hate what they do to you in the afterlife, or they come back and haunt you. Kind of freaky. Anyway, so if you're ever in the Fairmont, Indiana area, as I said, if you just want to go say hi, James Dean, he's buried at the Park Cemetery. So, as I said, be respectful of the dead, and when you're visiting any cemeteries, doesn't matter who you're visiting. Boo! Anyway, that's James Dean. So, I think he's cool. He's definitely a legend. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yes, another Easter egg. I left another one. All these are kind of just linking together for some reason. It's kind of cool. So, what am I talking about tomorrow? You figure it out. Bye.